If you look in Ephesians chapter 5, let's go ahead and read this. Therefore, be imitators of God as dear children, and walk in love as Christ also loved us. Now look at this. He's saying walk in love. That's how you should be doing with everybody. You know what? When you're walking in love towards people, you're not going to spend your time judging them and finding fault. You won't. Love will not do that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Love will not find fault. I'm going to read you a verse right here. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. I'm going to read you a couple of these verses out of this is the love chapter. The love chapter. You used to like Barry White. We call her big white collie Barry White because he's a big collie. Barry White. That guy had a big deep voice and he'd sing those love songs. Well, this is the love. This is the Barry White chapter right here. This is the love chapter. Listen to this. I'm just going to read you this real quick. It says, love endures long and is patient and kind. Love is never envious, never boils over with jealousy, is never boastful. I'm reading this in the Amplified. Is never vainglorious, and it does not display itself haughtily. Look at that. It's not conceited, arrogant, inflated with pride. It's not rude and unmannerly. It does not act unbecomingly. There's a lot of people these days that post stuff on YouTube or on Facebook, There's a lot of people these days that post stuff on Facebook, and it does not fit in here. They're saying things about people that they should never be saying. They'll say things about people. They'll say things about politicians. They'll say things about family. They'll say things about everything they should never, ever be saying. And a lot of them's Christian. They name the name of Christian. Not right. It does not insist on, look at this, it does not insist on its own right or its own way. For it is not self-seeking. You know, when people start not walking in love, they're just thinking about themselves. They're not thinking. It's not touchy. It's not fretful. It's not resentful. It's not going to hold any regret, any resent. It takes no account of evil done to it. And you know what? If you were walking in love, I should be able to do anything evil towards you. And if you were walking in love, you're going to take no account of it. You're not even going to respond to it. That's what love does. You know, a soft answer, love, it will turn away anger. I mean, when people start trying to get in your face, say you should be doing la 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 la, wrong. That is not love. Love pays no attention. Look at this. It takes no account of evil done to it. It pays no attention to a suffered wrong. No attention. It does not rejoice at injustice and unrighteousness. That means you don't want to see someone, you're not wanting to see bad things happen. You're not rejoicing at bad things happening. It says it rejoices when right and truth prevail. Love bears up under anything and everything that comes. It's ever ready to believe the best of every person. If you are walking in love towards people, you are going to always be believing the best about them. You're not going to be spouting garbage off about them. You will always be believing the best about them. Literally. And your words, if that's what you believe in your heart, the abundance will come out of your mouth. And that's what will happen. It says, it's ready to believe. Love believes the best of every person. Its hopes are fadeless under all circumstances. It endures anything and everything. It endures everything without even weakening. It will go through anything. Doesn't matter how people will treat you. How you perceive people treat you. It won't even go there. You'll plow right through it. You'll just continue and you will walk in love. You won't get bitter. You won't get mean. You won't get nothing. And I'm just trying to help you. Hallelujah. That's the kind of love. If we're imitating God, that is the kind of love that we should be imitating. So I encourage you, get in that First Corinthians chapter 13. Read it. Read it. Put it up against how you're living and say, is this love? Is what I'm doing or saying love? Is what I'm posting love? Is what it applies to all of us.